What's going on, guys? Here I have a 2013 VW Jetta SE 2.5 liter, and I'm going to be showing you how to replace the camshaft position sensor as well as the crankshaft position sensor. I'm going to do the crankshaft first, which is located underneath the engine hood, and then I will do the crankshaft, which is underneath the car. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that. Here are the parts I'm using. I'll leave a link down below for both the camshaft and crankshaft. Pretty easy to do. The reason I'm doing this on this car is because at stoplights, when you're slowing down, the car automatically shuts off. Not sure for which reason, but the internet said to replace the camshaft and crankshaft sensors, and that might take care of it, and we all know the internet is always right. So for the camshaft sensor, we're going to go ahead and remove the engine cover, and we do need to remove 2 Torx 15 screws on either side here. Just do not drop these. And also undo this hose clamp here. And once those are all removed, go ahead and wiggle this air tube off. Go ahead and take this one off as well. All right. Once those are loose, we're going to gently pull up on the engine cover here. You'll know it pops out. It's held in by 4 grommets, basically right here, 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 and here. Basically attach right here, here, right there, and right there. And the camshaft position sensor is located right here. Go ahead, press in on the clip here, and take the plug out. There you see, it's disconnected. Now this is held in by a T30 Torx screw. And just be careful not to drop the screw. Here you can see, there's that screw. And for the sensor, we just wiggle it, and it pops right off. So if there's any debris and things there, just clear that out. Here we have our new sensor. Once we push that down into place, retighten the screw back down and reinsert that connector. And make sure it clicks into place, and you're good to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that engine cover back on. Basically, it's just the reverse steps, to take it off. So once you go and reinstall the engine cover, you want to make sure you connect this air hose here, connect the 2 Torx T15 screws again, and then reconnect this air hose, making sure that this lines up here, and then the clamp goes in between these 2 pieces here. So that is it for the camshaft position sensor. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the crankshaft position sensor, which requires you to be underneath the car. So once you get underneath the car, there's going to be a cover plate that needs to be removed first. So this is the cover plate, this plastic plate here. It's held in by 8 Torx 15 screws. So you'll notice there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and undo those on this side of the car. And once you undo that, there is another 4 on the other side of the car. So this side is the passenger side. And same thing, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go ahead and undo that. So now you'll notice the cover plate is almost off the vehicle. We just slide it towards the back of the vehicle. It pops right off. There again is the cover plate. I'm going to slide it under the car. And here we have access to the crankshaft position sensor. So laying under the car, here is the oil pan, black surface here. You'll see to this wire running underneath the silver here, and this is the crankshaft position sensor cable, and the sensor itself is located right in here in this hole. So you'll see right in that hole, it's held in by 2 hex screws, and I'll go ahead and let you know what that is, but let's go ahead and undo the cable first. So to undo the cable here, we're gonna place our finger behind here, push this connector out, and you'll see this connector is removed. You can see some dust falling, so it could be a good idea to wear some safety goggles. Basically just undo this connector here. And with this connector, how I removed it is I pushed this in, this button here, and then that should help release it. You want to be very careful because you can see the wires here are already dangling, so it will be very easy to accidentally disconnect this, and that will just become a much larger issue. So after you have that cable removed, go ahead and just pull this off, this piece here, and then this is just a cable tie. And once the cable is free, we can go ahead and remove the crankshaft position sensor. That will require a 4mm hex. So you can see here, and let's go ahead and undo that. So I'm just going to loosen this one first and move on to the next one. All right, so once those 2 screws are really undone, simply just pull down on the sensor and it will come right out. Go ahead and grab the new sensor and reinstall it and retighten those bolts. So here I have the old one and this is the new one. Again, just retighten that down, put that engine cover, the bottom cover back on, the 8 Torx screws, and we'll go ahead, fire up the car and check it out. My phone's running out of storage, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip those parts. All right guys, so we've got the crankshaft and camshaft sensors replaced. The car is back on. You can see no check engine lights, anything whatsoever. Turn it back off, turn it back on, completely flawless. So if you guys found the video helpful, please leave me a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it motivates me to make these videos. Subscribe to my channel for more car videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.